What's going on, YouTubers? My name's Gib The Great, and welcome back to the first team builder for our ORS Wi-Fi battles. Now, I know it's been a long time since we've had Wi-Fi battles on the channel, you guys, and I know that I've made some promises here and there to keep on putting Wi-Fi content on the channel, but obviously, with the college course and everything still going on at the minute, hopefully I can get that done by the end of this week, and then I should have more content flowing for you guys. But for right now, it's just, the last little bits are getting done and finished, so hopefully you guys should be able to understand. But anyway, as I said for you guys, we are bringing a showdown build for not necessarily going to be used on showdown, but but for the battles that we're going to be doing on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And obviously, as you can see, we have a team prepared. This is a mono ground team, so if you guys are excited for the battles that are what's to come later on next week, because I'm going to actually upload the battles next week, starting from next week, and then, cause, it's going to be 5 battles, 1 for every day, Monday through Friday, and then, everyone's happy and what have you. So, you guys are getting some good content, I'm producing some good content, and, if you guys are happy with it, and you're happy that content's actually coming back onto the channel for what seems like a really barren period, then please make sure you leave a like at the bottom of this video, because your support is appreciated, you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this team builder. So, as you guys can see here, we have our little team here. You can see, but we're actually gonna go into team builder and load up the mono ground team. So I actually don't think you can do it that way. So how'd you do it again? Is it like, do you just have to go into like that? No, it's not like that. Sorry guys, I haven't used Showdown in quite a while. It's actually quite. Oh, there we go. You just have to double click it. Okay, so the first Pokemon we have here is Hippowdon. Let me get the statistics up for you guys. Now, I wanted to use Hippowdon for this monoground team because, Hippowdon can get the Sandstorm up, which, of course, benefits Excadrill and Garchomp, along with everyone else getting, like, I think it's rumored that if you have the Sandstorm up, like Pokemon that don't get affected by the Sandstorm have a special defense increase as well. I don't know whether necessarily that's the case, but anything can happen. And you're not supposed to have the Absolite on there. What are you doing with the Absolite? You're supposed to have the leftovers. Oh my god, that's a little bit embarrassing. But yeah, you guys, as you can see here, the ability is Sandstream and not Sand Force, I think it is, that Hippowdon also gets. But we have the leftovers just for some reliable recovery as well. Well, we can store the Pokemon out with Toxic, Raw, Stealth Rock, and Slack Off. Now, of course, these are my EVs, as you guys can see. They're not accurate. I just had to throw some random numbers in, but you guys can see where I was going with the EV spread here. Obviously, maximum in HP, so we can take any hit. A little bit more so in physical defense, and also to give it an impish nature, just so you can eat up them physical hit for days. But also giving us some support in special defense as well, so we can take some special hits as well, hopefully. And then you can poison Pokemon and then set up your Stealth Rocks, and then if you can, stall it out. But you want to keep Hippowdon alive, just so when you send out Excadrill and Garchomp later, they're going to benefit from the Sandstorm as well. Next up, we have our next Pokemon, Nidoking, which is a special Nidoking rather than a physical Nidoking, just because special Nidoking has a more diverse moveset, as you can see here. Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, holding the Life Orb because it doesn't get it. With the Life Orb, that you normally take damage, but with Sheer Force that doesn't happen. So you have a beneficial nature there for a really good Pokemon. And unfortunately, I do have a bold one for you guys. This is the one I'm going to be using within the battles. It's going to be a bold Nidoking. Not the best nature for it, I know. You could either choose to run a timid one to make sure you outspeed other Pokemon, like outspeed most other Pokemon, or modest just to make sure you hit absolutely hard, especially with the Life Orb Sheer Force combination as well, and those almighty powerful attacks. These attacks, they promote some diversity as well. Sludge Wave, it's Stab, can hit Grass and Fairy types. Earth Power, they're there to hit your Steel types that obviously one of your types is immune to. Ice Beam is there for coverage, and it can hit Flying types, whereas Earth Power can't. And then Thunderbolt is also there to hit Water types and Flying types as well. So some really good coverage there, you guys. Obviously, Nidoking is going to be a fast special sweeper, as you can see there. 252 in special attack, 252 in speed, and 4 in special defense. Just to beef it up a bit. I know that Nidoking probably won't be able to take an Ice Beam from, say, a Galele or something. In case anyone out there wants to run a special Galele. But anything could be possible. Anything could be possible indeed. Next up, we have our Mamoswine here. Now, Mamoswine is our choice scarf on the team. This is the only Pokemon holding a choice item. Basically, for anyone out there who doesn't know, if you hold a choice band, choice scarf, or choice spec on any of your Pokemon, once you pick a move, it is therefore locked into that move. So, say I had Mamoswine out here, and I use Icicle Spear on a Fletchling. I know it's a bit of a rubbish example because who uses Fletchling in competitive battling? But yeah, say I use Icicle Spear on a Fletchling, and then it sent out an Aggron or something, I still have to go for Icicle Spear because I'm locked into that move. So yeah, it's a bit of risky business using a Choice Scarf Mamoswine, but Choice Scarf does give it base 120 speed, along with some speed EVs as well, which is obviously nice. It doesn't have a speed increase in nature. I chose to make it. Well, I didn't choose to make it because I don't gen most of my Pokemon in. Normally, I go along with the flow and just see what we can do from there. But I'm running an Adamant one. This is also shiny in game as well. It's basically all these Pokemon that are basically accurate to the ones that are in the game. Sure, the EVs may be a bit mixed up here and there, but hopefully you guys can understand that. I'm not some super duper scientist and what have you. But yeah, 252 win attack with a attack increasing nature, making it adamant, and 252 in speed as well, along with 4 in defense, just to beef it up a bit. Get it, beef because it's a swine. No, okay, all right. On to the next Pokemon. But yeah, this moveset you guys see here, Icicle Splash, Earthquake, Icicle Spear, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Stone Edge, just to give it some stab coverage as well with Stone Edge. I know Icicle Crash and Stone Edge are basically, two kind of condescending types because, Ice and Rock basically hit the same thing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter indeed. Next up we have our Flygon here, our Ebel Flygon with Earthquake, Outrage, Stone Edge, and Superpower. Really nice moveset on Flygon, I do like it a lot. 252 in attack, 252 in speed, with a jolly increase in nature, reducing special attack, and 4 in defense. Now, Ebel increases super effective moves by 0.2, which really makes super effective moves hit a lot, and it's really nice with his divert moveset as well on Flygon, because you got the EQ for steel types, outrage for other dragon types, stone edge for flying types, and superpower for dark types as well. So along with any other types I missed that you guys know that are super effective against those other Pokemon as well. Next up, we have one of our main physical sweepers being Excadrill. Now, as I said, you want to keep Excadrill alive in this. You want to keep a Powder alive in this just to support Excadrill with the Sandstorm, because this ability is Sand Rush, which means that when Excadrill is sent out in the Sandstorm, it base speeds double. So as you can see there, you guys, its base speed is 88, and that doubles to 176. I think most Pokemon don't even have base 176. So, Excadrill is going to be the fastest thing out there. And I will admit, you guys, I did have the battles beforehand. I did start recording this. So, on most of the battles, you'll see an air balloon. But on some of the other battles, you'll see a focus sash. Just because I was experimenting with different items. But yeah, you can choose to run air balloon or focus sash on Excadrill. Is entirely up to you. As I said, 252 in speed with a jolly increase in nature. With a jolly nature increasing speed. 252 in attack and 4 in special defense as well. And then finally, guys, we have a Mega here, Mega Garchomp. I love Mega Garchomp so much. I just love Garchomp as well. With Ruskin, Earthquake, Outrage, Stone Edge, and Iron Head. Now, I know that I'm missing some bits out that I would normally do. Obviously, I go into in-depth with it, but I'm only on the limited 10 minutes, you guys. Thanks to Bandicam, unregistered. I might actually buy Bandicam, I don't know. But yeah, 252 in attack. Obviously, Garchomp is going to be a fast physical sweeper, as you guys can see there by the suggested spread. 252 in speed with jolly nature, reducing special attack, and 4 in physical defense as well. I chose it to put it in physical defense rather than special defense because I know Garchomp can't take an ice beam for crap. So I might as well invest it in a defense, which I know is probably going to benefit more than the other. And so yeah, that's it, you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. I know I've been I can't do kind of these high HD videos because I've only got my phone and what have you, and I'm really trying to find some emulators that I can also play some some ROM hacks on, or anything like that. But if anybody out there can suggest like a suitable program, a suitable software program that they can use to play Pokemon games and have some good quality content as well, please link me in down below in the comment section, because you know it'd be really appreciated, you guys, as well, just so I can try out different things on the channel and what have you. But either way, if you guys did enjoy today's episode and you are looking forward to Wi-Fi battles, then make sure you smash the hell out of that like button down below for us, because your support is appreciated. And also make sure you subscribe to Ultratech if you haven't already for all latest Ultratech content. But for now, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the Wi-Fi battles as much as I am. But you guys are amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me, signing off.